If you receive Social Security, or you're getting close to the age where you will, there's something happening on April 3rd that you'll want to know about before it arrives. This isn't alarming news, but it is the kind of thing where being prepared makes a real difference. Because on April 3rd, an update will appear in your Social Security account, and depending on your situation, it could affect your payment amount, reflect a correction from a previous month, or confirm that everything is exactly where it should be. Here's the part that matters. If something is off in your account and you don't catch it, you could wait weeks before you even realize a payment was delayed or a correction never came through. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, what 3 things to verify, and what to do if something doesn't look right. This takes about 10 minutes of your time, and it protects every dollar you're owed. Let me give you a little context, because Social Security update can sound vague, and vague isn't helpful. Social Security payments follow a strict monthly schedule set by the SSA, that's the Social Security Administration. Most people receive their payments on the second, third, or fourth Wednesday of the month, depending on their birthday. But the actual account records, the figures that show your benefit amount, your payment history, and any adjustments, those update on specific processing dates. April 3rd is one of those dates. What might show up on April 3rd? A few things are possible. You might see a cost of living adjustment that was applied. You might see a retroactive correction. That's when the SSA discovers a previous month was underpaid and adds the difference. Or you might simply see confirmation that your current benefit is accurate and unchanged. Here's a simple way to think about it. April 3rd is like a statement date. You want to look at it before too much time passes. Most people don't check. And that's exactly why errors go unnoticed for months. Here's something worth understanding before you log in, because it may explain a number you see. Each year, the SSA adjusts Social Security benefits based on inflation. They call it the COLA, the cost of living adjustment. It's designed to help your benefit keep pace with rising prices. According to the SSA, recent annual adjustments have ranged from as low as 1.3% to as high as 8.7% in 2023. That 8.7% was the largest increase in about 40 years. To put that in real numbers, if your monthly benefit was $1,800, an 8.7% COLA would add roughly $157 to your monthly payment. That's nearly $1,900 over a full year. That's real money. And if that adjustment wasn't applied correctly, or if it's sitting in your account right now waiting for you to verify it, you deserve to know. This is where checking your account stops being a chore and starts being worth your time. Here's something most people overlook. COLA adjustments aren't always smooth. If your benefit was recalculated, corrected, or if there was any change to your filing status in the past year, the adjustment figure in your account may not match what you expected. Logging in before or on April 3rd gives you the chance to compare, ask questions, and catch anything that looks off. All right, let's get into the actual steps. I want to walk you through these one at a time because each one is specific and each one matters. The first thing to check when you log into your account is your current benefit amount. Go to ssa.gov and sign in to your My Social Security account. If you've never set one up, it takes about 10 minutes, and you'll need your Social Security number, a valid email address, and a way to verify your identity. It's free, it's secure, and once it's set up, you'll have it for every future check. Once you're logged in, look at your current monthly benefit figure. Write it down. Now, compare it to what you received last month. Are they the same? Is it higher, possibly reflecting a COLA or retroactive payment? Or does it look lower than you expected? If the number matches what you received, good. If it's higher, understand why. If it's lower, don't panic, but do take note. A small difference might reflect a Medicare Part B premium adjustment. According to SSA guidelines, Medicare premiums are sometimes deducted directly from Social Security benefits. And if your premium changed, your net deposit may have changed with it. That's normal, but knowing that in advance keeps you from being caught off guard. Let me make this real for a moment. Imagine you receive $1,640 a month from Social Security. That's close to the average benefit for a retired worker, according to SSA data. Now imagine your April deposit shows $1,590. That's $50 less. Without checking your account, you might assume it's a bank delay. But if you log in and see that your benefit amount itself was changed, that's a different conversation. That's one that requires a phone call. $50 a month is $600 a year, worth 10 minutes of your time to check. The second thing to verify is your personal information, and this one is easy to overlook because it feels routine, but it matters more than most people realize. Inside your My Social Security account, look at your address, your phone number, and most importantly, your bank account information for direct deposit. Here's why this is worth your attention. Bank account errors are one of the most common reasons Social Security payments are delayed. Not fraud, not system errors, just an old account number that was never updated. Maybe you changed banks 2 years ago. Maybe a digit was entered wrong when you first set up direct deposit. These things happen, and when they do, your payment doesn't bounce back immediately. It can take 1 to 2 processing cycles to resolve. A wrong bank account number can delay your payment by weeks. Takes 2 minutes to check. If everything looks correct, great, move on. If anything looks outdated, update it while you're logged in. The SSA portal lets you make changes directly, or you can call 1-800-772-1213 if you'd prefer to speak with someone. Quick pause here. I'm curious. Have you ever logged into your My Social Security account on SSA.gov and looked at your actual benefit estimate or payment history? If you have, drop a comment below and tell me what you found. A lot of people are genuinely surprised when they see their numbers for the first time. You're not alone if you haven't checked in a while. The third step is reviewing your payment history, and this is the one that most people skip entirely. Your My Social Security account shows a record of every payment that's been deposited, the amount, and the date. It's a few clicks in, and it takes maybe 3 minutes to scan. Why does this matter? Because retroactive payments, those are corrections for months that were underpaid, don't always come with a loud notification. They show up in your account quietly. If you never look, you might not realize that a correction was applied in February or that one still hasn't come through when it was supposed to. Think of it this way. Your payment history is your receipt. Just like you'd check a bank statement to make sure your bill's posted correctly, your Social Security payment history tells you whether everything that was supposed to arrive actually did. Keep a simple notebook. Date, amount, any notes. Takes 2 minutes a month. I'll be honest with you. For years, I advised people to just watch for their deposit and assume everything was fine if the money showed up. Eventually, the data made me change that position. The SSA processes millions of accounts, and small errors do occur. Not often, but when they happen to you, the record you kept is what gets it corrected quickly. This is not as complicated as it sounds. 3 things: benefit amount, personal information, payment history. That's the whole list. You can do all 3 in one sitting, in under 15 minutes. Let's talk about what happens if you log in and something doesn't look right, because knowing the steps in advance keeps you calm when it matters. First, don't wait. Contact the SSA as soon as you notice a discrepancy. The number is 1-800-772-1213. Phone lines are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time. You can also visit your local SSA office in person if you prefer that. When you call, have your Social Security number ready, and if you kept a payment log, have that in front of you. Tell them specifically what you see. My April payment shows $X, but I expected $Y based on last month, and ask them to explain the difference. Most discrepancies have a clear explanation. Some require a correction. Either way, calling early gives the SSA time to resolve it before it compounds. Don't wait a month hoping it corrects itself. One call Early is almost always enough. Here's the last piece, and it's the one that makes everything else easier over time. Make checking your account a monthly habit, not a deep audit every time, just a quick look. Log in, confirm your payment arrived, confirm the amount matches your record, and log out. 3 minutes. Done. AARP has noted that seniors who regularly monitor their Social Security accounts are significantly more likely to catch errors early before they compound across multiple months. When an error sits for 3 or 4 months, recovering those payments takes longer and requires more documentation. You don't need a spreadsheet. A small notebook works perfectly. Write the month, the amount, and a note if anything looks different. That's your paper trail. That's what protects you. The people who catch errors fast are the ones who were already looking. You worked your whole life for these benefits. Checking your account isn't extra work, it's just finishing the job. At the start of this video, I told you that April 3rd is a date worth knowing about because an update will appear in your Social Security account and it could affect your payment. Now you know exactly what that update might contain and, more importantly, you know what to do about it. The 3 steps are simple. Check your benefit amount and compare it to last month. Verify your personal and bank information is current, and review your payment history for anything that looks off. That's it. 3 steps, 1 sitting, 15 minutes at most. Logging in before or on April 3rd puts you in control. You're not waiting to be surprised, you're choosing to know. For a lot of people watching this, Social Security isn't just a payment. It's the foundation that everything else is built on. Groceries, prescriptions, independence. When that foundation is solid and accurate, you can plan with confidence. That peace of mind is worth 15 minutes. If this was helpful, please subscribe. I cover updates like this one regularly, and I want to make sure you have the information you need before it matters. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for spending time with me. See ya. Bye.